The word is necrophilia. We're quite normal people, just with different passions.
Don't cut me! Don't cut me! No! Love me deadly. Kiss me deadly. This very special love can never be. Love me deadly. Kiss me deadly. This very special love.
Arrow. How be people? Yeah, so yesterday's stream had to end quite abruptly. As just stuff came up. No big deal, but stream had to end. So, but yeah, today stream might end abruptly, but that's only just because I either lose power or my house goes flying through the air with me in it. So we'll see which one happens. I'm excited. But yeah, so to continue on with what we did Friday, and I've already had a very long day, so I kind of feel like chilling. We are going to be drawing another nightmare drawing. And since it's Father's Day, who better to draw than Kinger, the dad of the Amazing Digital Circus. So, trying to turn the most pure person, pure character into a nightmare. That's a challenge, but we can do it. I've got a few ideas. So, yeah. I still have not seen the final episode. I don't particularly care to see it. But I mean, I already got an idea of what happens in it, so but we'll just see if I ever do actually watch it. So the first thing I need to figure out is what kind of pose do I want to put him in? That's the question. All right, I got distracted. Saw some images, and I was like, ah, cool. Okay. Da 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 da. Brush. Let's see. I want to take that down. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. Also, if anybody's doing art fight, I am also doing art fight this year. So, look me up on art fight. I'm just going to do inks for it, since one, I have a little bit of experience with doing inks, and two, that I don't think I have time or energy to do full-blown drawings. So we're just going to have to keep it at that. So I'm kind of tempted to do one of two things. Actually make him a chess piece, or have him be a person with some chess piece things going on. Part of me wants to just do the chess piece thing because I can do a few things with that. Mainly if I do the person one, I have one idea for it. And that's about it. So where's... There it is. What an interesting time. What makes it so interesting? I don't know, but how are you? Already had a really long day, so that's why we're doing this. Well, I spent well, I took my dad out to lunch for Father's Day. And then went over to my sister's house to chop up a tree that split in half from a previous storm. That's what I did today. Forgetting to save art. Yeah, I remember those times. I'm so glad that Clip Studio autosaves, so at least I don't lose everything. No. Kind of want to upgrade your profile picture. Don't know how though. Why not do just like do a doodle and then scan it and then use that? Or take a picture of it rather and use that. Red TF2 as the fuck too. Yeah, I can see that being the honest mistake. So I have an idea with the hands. I want to give him a bunch of hands, since he doesn't actually have them attached to him. Yep, dangler eyes.
All these traditions, jack-o'-lanterns, putting on costumes, handing out treats, they were started to protect us, but nowadays...
Yeah, this version of Kinger is deaf because he can't hear you over the knives.
Do you know anything about this song? It was recorded right after Paula Bell died. You understand what I'm saying, right? She was already dead when she sang this. There's no title on the jacket, but this has to be it. The music has bizarre intonation, and the singing is almost disinterested. I heard rumors of its existence. Now I've heard it.
Give him a dangly mouse. Why? Because of episode 8?
Do you really think you're hiding from me? Really? What are... Oh God, she's dead!
He's dripped out.
Excuse me,
Oh,
Lori.
Mr. Bracken, I'm sorry, Mr. Bracken.
Oh, I didn't mean to startle you.
That's all right.
You know, it's Halloween. I guess everyone's entitled to one good scare, huh?
Alright. Just an idea I suddenly am having. Just having this kind of nailed into him. Whoa, you're doing on the line art now. Yep. Since I don't have to really do anatomy, it's pretty easy to get to it. Yeah, I like Magma. Magma's a really good program. I like how I put an eyeball photo and I get a bunch of 3D renders. That's not a photo. Oh, come on, just show me. I have safe mode off. Just show me an eyeball that's not in the skull. I swear to God. I hate it here. I know it's gross. That's why I want to see it. That pretty much sums me up pretty well. I know it's gross, that's why I want to see it. Bro, what happened to Kinger? Kinger had an accident. He played video games for too long and his eyes popped out. Also, the knives went into his head. So now he's deaf, because he can't hear you over the knives. Thank you. Yeah, having it where he's carrying around a bucket with a bunch of heads in it, because that's like in the show, whenever he has a bucket, he's able to keep his head. Friday we did this one of Pomni. And so today, since it's Father's Day, we're doing Kinger. Thank you. I really love doing inkings. That's why I do a thing I came up with that's totally original called Ink a Day of May, where I draw people's characters for a month every day and they're inkings. It's totally original. Do not steal, nothing personnel kid.
You're at the end of your trip. There's a good chance you may never leave here alive.
Oh no, not trash internet connection. Like the worst. So what have you been up to, Megan? This stream's very chill compared to the art you're doing right now. That's usually the case. I haven't done like monster art or horror art for a while. And I spent all last month doing a bunch of drawings for Ink-A-Day. So, kind of wanted to take a break from all the like drawing fee and stuff because I'm writing a bunch of stuff with fee, so taking a break from drawing fee to do some monster art stuff. Because this was something I used to do back in the day that I was actually kind of known for on YouTube. Like, I actually used to do a bunch of art for people way back in the day that were like horror oriented. Like I did some drawings, not necessarily for, but he did use them, or he had them in a couple videos. But I did stuff for Markiplier like way back in the day. I did do stuff where I was actually asked to do it by Wade. Also way back in the day. The art fits more for Halloween. You know what? Halloween is in the heart. Okay? It's not just a day, it's a lifestyle. Funnily enough, I've never actually been able to complete the Inktober challenge. Never able to. But I've done 2 Ink-A-Days now. Which I feel like is harder because I put a lot of other requirements with it. Deleted by moderator? What moderator? What are we talking about? Do I have auto mods on Kick? Besides for like links and stuff? Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. Apparently I've got some stuff going on Kick, but it's just some shenanigans. Ooh, big thunders. This channel is kind of underrated, just a tiny bit. Just a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's definitely gonna hit us. We got some stinky poo-poo weather coming my way. Lightning ball! Fireball!
Can your heart stand the shocking facts about grave robbers from outer space?
I love that video where the guy goes fireball, and then he pulls out a little shot bottle of the whiskey Fireball and chugs it. And he's like, that's not how that works. Fireball! Glug, 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 glug. But yeah, also, Megan, just so you know, if you or anybody that you know are interested in art and are struggling with stuff, I've been doing art technically professionally for 16, 17 years now. And I have taught it to peoples. So I'm always willing to give lessons during streams of different things when it comes to drawing. Just so as you know.
Fingerprints, no known enemies. Once a dead man, always a dead man.
It was said she was possessed by witches.
Like, I do art actually. I'm not well known like you, but I do art. My friends like art, but just like art, don't really do it. I'm not known like at all. Couple people. Yeah, that's about it. Which I'm always happy about. Because it means I can get some fan art, which is always great. Hello, player. Thank you. Yeah, I've been doing this for a while. Not this drawing, but art in general. You know what I mean. I'm taking my time with this because I'm tired and I want to. Also, I'm just keeping an eye on weather because we got some weather heading my way. Except the ground's a little wet, but yeah, there's a big wall of icky on the way. I don't know why I'm saying welcome home. Maybe it's because I'm trying out a tactic to make the new viewers shocked and stay. Just start playing that song from the Cambrian Coheed. Welcome home. Whoa. But yeah, there is a link tree in the description that I have all my links at, naturally. So if you want to see my gallery, you can go to Pixel Art, or you can go to my Ko-Fi. I have everything on my Ko-Fi for free to look at and to download. I actually have not seen the Backrooms movie, but I do want to. I don't go out and see movies much, because I don't have that... What's that thing called? That you need to do stuff. Like, it's pretty important. It's how you get goods and surface. Money! I don't have money. Okay, I'm gonna take off stabilization to do this part. But yeah, my Ko-Fi, I have... You can download everything for free at max resolution. I also have a gallery on there that is, I call my coloring book gallery. It's all line work and stuff that you can, with transparent backgrounds, so you can download it and do coloring stuff if you want to. You can color if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. There's also my Wattpad, where I actually also do writing stuff. I'm currently working on a book, and the way I'm working on them is I'm writing different sections and posting them. So you can check that out as well. On my Wattpad, I have two short stories and a novella. One of the short stories and the novella are the book that I'm working on, about the beginnings of Major Phi, which you might see some hints of that character on my stream. And then the other short story is actually the basically an origin story of one of the antagonists that she's going to be going up against in the second book. Also, I'm going to be doing Art Fight this year. So if anybody's interested in doing Art Fight, or is going to be doing Art Fight, give me a follow on Art Fight.
big money.
Big money. Dollar bills the size of footballs. Yes, he does. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. I'll be back. Oh, I need to do this part. Forgot to do this part. Sometimes it's handy to have really shaky hands. Just let it go crazy and stuff. The only problem is that you gotta turn it off at the right point. That's the horde port. It's the horde port. I guess this is one of the good things about the Inca Day of May that I did. Because one of the characters had a bunch of knives on him, and I got to get some practice on drawing knives. Yeah, the one cleaver I drew for yours. I got so much practice drawing knives from that. But that one was still a lot of fun to draw. I did enjoy that one a lot. Like, I would draw analog horror stuff. I'm just real busy with doing a whole bunch of... This is kind of the only time I'm having, like, me time when it comes to my art. Because I've been working on a lot of fee stuff. One cleaver and a bitten foot. Yeah. I used to be on DeviantArt a long time ago. And then I kind of left it because I was sick and tired of posting stuff there and, like, suddenly not getting any views or anything at all anymore. And then, like, shortly after, that's when they started becoming real shitty with their, like, basically, they can claim your artwork on there. And then they've been pushing AI stuff really hard, so I have no real desire to go back there. I either post on pixel art, or I'm trying to get back to ArtStation since they've kind of adjusted their ways. Yeah, let's see. I think it's been like since 2016 or something since I've last been on DeviantArt. I can't remember. It's been a long time. And then I had to make another account when I decided to go back there for a bit, and then I was like, nope. Nope, never mind. This is still shit. And kind of the main reason why I'm still on pixel art is because I found my following there. Sort of. I mean, I found people that like my stuff there, so.
Just checked in. This is the storm that's coming right towards you. We can see it here from one of our viewers in the WeatherWise app. They are showing us this thing as it's just about.
I'm gonna have to put a live stream of a guy who watches the storm so I can get an idea of what's going on. And it's got a cluster of tornadoes that are actually heading straight towards me. So. My favorite characters are Kinger. I like the other characters except Jax. But Kinger's my favorite. And, well, Kinger and Bubble.
this. Look at this. I've got somebody in Greenwood sharing their live feed with me. They're way outside of the warning right now, but look at the skies. They're, you know. Oh, it's gray. There's a lot of low-hanging clouds and stuff. You're not going to be able to see anything out here, so I would not be trying to find the tornado in Indianapolis right now or anywhere around it, because these are going to be way rain wrapped. Let's go back down to a tornado warned storm down here near Albion. Chris Hall's got a great view of this. Oh my God. Chris Hall. Can we get some W's in the chat for Chris Hall? How's he on everything today?
There's a rainbow right behind us, by the way.
Breaking news. Not only do we have a new tornado developing out here, there's also a rainbow right behind Chris. Breaking news.
The hook has definitely came back around, so this very well might try. Here you go. There's the rainbow.
The power pole's blocked.
Favorite character is Ming. I mean, I love Ming. Ming's great. This is the same cell, by the way, that has produced multiple big tornadoes. Our biggest tornadoes of the day, the one north of Cincinnati, Illinois, the one back there north of Mount Vernon. Yeah, I have said this several times. During streams, I've never understood why it was said that Jax is a protagonist when Jax has only filled the role of antagonist. There is a difference. When Gooseworks said that Jax is a protagonist, I'm like, I don't think... you keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. Yeah, I heard that Jax is a self-insert. which makes me really never want to meet Gooseworks. Because that only means that Gooseworks is a terrible person. And I have not watched Has-Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss. I've seen lots of clips and stuff, but I've never actually watched those shows.
Or at least, into some sort of sturdy shelter. I appreciate you for sharing this. That's coming right up there towards the Odin area, which is where the viewer is. So, again, take shelter out there in Salem. This is an incredibly dangerous storm. We've also got a shot here from Brandon Carpet of the storm that's coming into Fairfield, Wayne County. Look at this. It's going to do it again, y'all. Charles is sent a $100 super chat and says, for the love of God, Wabash is pronounced like Wabash with a silent L. So, Wabash. Wabash, right? Don't let anybody tell you Ron Ho, y'all don't know how to say town names, okay?
You must feel rather lonely here.
You're watching a professional YouTube weatherman right now, okay? Professional, years of experience.
Yeah, from what I've seen with the whole drama with the fans and stuff, it's definitely younger people getting a little too self-absorbed in a way, because they're like, it has to be my way. But also, Gooseworks did not do anything at all to like make it any better. Gooseworks is not a PR person. But I hope they get back to making stuff, because it's always nice to have another creative person doing stuff.
Incredible view of this too.
72 hours seem like a bad dream.
In my pajamas.
It is in 240p for right now, but whenever it clears up, you'll see something.
Game Overs? Yeah, that's how you spell it. I still need to watch the pilot. I am really happy for Ross. I've known Ross for, not personally, I've known of him for about a decade, over a decade now. And to see something that he's been real passionate about to finally like get a chance to be a thing is makes me really excited for him. And Ross knows how to deal with people online, so he won't have the same issue that Gooseworks did. do you have any stories or characters you want to put in a story? I guess you can say I want to do something with Fee. Since I'm writing a book. Okay, so I need to explain something when it comes to with me and Fee. I have a problem. I came up with Fee last January. I have characters that are over 20 years old, as in like I've had them for 20 years. The most drawings I've done for any particular character is probably around 70 to 90. And that's just because one of them was in a comic I made. And that was over the course of like a few years. With Fee, from last January, I have over 200 drawings of her. I have little animations of her, which I haven't animated since college. I have the short story and the novella, and I'm working on the next part of that for the book. And so I have that first book, which is called Mortai of the Major. I'm also developing a language for Fee's people, because it's a sci-fi thing and she's from a different planet. So I'm developing a language, and I have that book, the second book, which is going to be more of a horror story, a third book, which is not even going to be about Fee, but it's going to be about a character in the Feeverse, as I call it. And then after that, it's going to be a saga of I don't know how many books, which is going to be of the Civil War. And then after that is another saga of Fee's Empire going up against another galactic government, essentially, that's actually able to go toe-to-toe with her empire. And then another saga is going to start in the middle of that saga, where an intergalactic force comes in and is trying to take over their galaxy. And so then at that point, her empire is going to be fighting on two fronts. So that's going to be fun. And then that's not including all the extracurricular activities that I'm going to be doing writing-wise, where I'm going to be writing an anthology series of the life of Necrus, which Necru is the name of the people from Fee's planet called Necropole. And because I have a lot of lore when it comes to how Necropole works. I have an entire life cycle developed for them. Like, I have an entire way of how they make babies, because they don't do it sexually. And they do it mechanically, literally. I have systems developed on how they get their resources and how they process their resources. I have a religion that I've been developing with it. So yeah, I would like to do something with Fee.
Sins right now, and we do have a viewer
Yeah, so if you like anything with feet, or if you just like the stuff that I do, join the Discord. I mean, it's a major feed Discord, but and we talk about all sorts of stuff. And I also post my other works on there. It's mainly just a place for everybody to come hang out, share your artwork, or share your writing work, or share whatever kind of work you're doing. And also, if you ever have a question about stuff with the fee lore, if you ask me, I might go on for a while, but you can always ask me about that. Hello! It's Kinger. What are you talking about? Obviously, it's Kinger. Why are you being weird? Well, it might help if I took it off the eraser. You have a problem with your art? What's your problem? What's the problem with making the tentacles? Why do you say they're not right? Well, one thing I like to do, especially when I'm in the sketching phase, is I just go like that and just erase in there and just kind of go back and forth until I get the line width the way I want it. And then you can always, like, if it's going to be going like that, you can do that. Well, you can also just not have the width of the stroke be dependent on the pressure. Just turn the pressure thing off, and then it will just stay the same width. Or you cannot be too concerned about that because tentacles don't stay the same width. Tentacles do this, what I've drawn. So, I would say either do this or you do like a single-sized, no-sense pressure thing. But then put it at the right width. You can always like work on another layer even in magma and get it to where the width is right. Okay. Welcome back. Well, if you could send me an example of what you're talking about, because you're clearly not saying what the problem is. And I want to help, but the problem that you're having doesn't seem to be what you're saying. At least not in the way that I understand it. So if you can just send me something. Yeah, so my streams are every weekend, Friday through Sunday. And I'm trying to be more active on the Discord, so like throughout the week, I try to do like hangout stuff on there as well. So if you would like to hang out some more, join the Discord. We have fun sometimes, allegedly. Hard part. Oh, damn it. Hard part's gonna be drawing all the heads in the bucket. This is a bucket. Dear God, there's more. No.
We also have a new tornado warning out here for the Jefferson, Illinois area. That's just remember to regulate your volume now. Mount Vernon again under a tornado warning as a result of another.
Man, I'm glad I don't live like more south of my state. They've been getting absolutely hammered with the tornadoes the past month. I live in Indiana. Oh yeah, there's lots of those tornadoes. There's a line heading straight towards my town, though it seems to break up a lot when it gets closer, so we might not end up falling into a tornado warning. I'm under a tornado watch, though. As in, watch the tornado as it comes to your house.
Elijah says the Mount Vernon tornado warning also covers the previous Harmony tornado track. Any first responders monitoring should take shelter immediately. Elijah says
with
the
a
Mount
different
Vernon tornado
geometry
warning
and a
also
long,
covers the
sharp
previous Harmony
shadow
tornado track.
cast by the
Any
low
first responders monitoring should take shelter immediately.
It is an ominous construction, channeling ancient powers and long-dead gods. Perhaps it is even connected to our primordial extraterrestrial ancestry. And now, just a few days before Christmas, this looming dark stone shows up mysteriously in the night, casting scornful
I always feel bad whenever I realize I haven't been talking much because I've been focusing on the drawing or something else like tornadoes coming to hit me. Just because I called them a bitch and now they're gonna slap me. The tornadoes. Tornadoes just wondering if it should go your way, like, should I smack this motherfucker with another motherfucker? Hands galore. Yep, I basically was like, when I learn how to draw hands, all you motherfuckers are screwed. Why is everyone fucking people's mama? Huh? I'll tell you when you're older, dear. Okay. Alright, we're looking good. If you guys ever want to keep an eye on the weather, and I'm not just saying this because I'm old, but in case like bad weather's heading your way and you would like to have actual updates to know if you're gonna die, I started using this one app called Weatherwise, and it's really good. Like, it's way better than all the other apps I've tried to use.
Can the owl get its own button like yours and Andy's? Yeah.
One of my friends hates Gangle more than Jax, which is a different opinion, honestly. What? Does your friend also enjoy kicking puppies? What the hell? Ooh. Yeah. I don't know if I drew this knife correctly. I don't know, it just seems like crazy idea, I know, but it seems like maybe a good one. Okay. Oh, I was wanting to say this earlier when analog horror was mentioned. I am also working on writing an analog horror book. The way I'm going to make it like analog horror is that I'm going to be writing it as if it's a compilation of reports and newspapers and stuff like that, put into a book. No, because I have no idea when it's going to be made. Again, fee is kind of taking priority. But whenever I feel like working on it, I do a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm autistic. I didn't get the useful form of autism where it's like, I can do math, or I have a fascination with these one things that can actually be useful. Like, no, I have a storytelling autism, basically. I have a special version of the thank you very much, or thank you so much. There we go. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. But yeah, what else am I working on? I mean, I work on commissions whenever they pop up. You have the flavor of autism that makes you draw in extreme detail at times. Yeah, I'd say that's not entirely inaccurate. Probably, because I know this looks extremely detailed, but this only took me 3 hours. I can do anything except drawing hands, dealing with feelings, and remembering boundaries exist. And I don't know why I'm this way, but sometimes I feel like I need a therapist, even though I don't think I do. I would say you probably do. It's usually good when there's stuff going on in your head and you don't understand what's going on. Therapists are good. But also, don't be all gun-ho with it and be like, therapists, and follow everything they say and all that stuff. It's a person. Remember that. You need to treat therapy as a journey that someone is kind of helping you along with. Oh yeah, so this piece, I mean, it took me 3 hours to do on Friday. If you want to see a piece that I put a lot of detail into, I mean, this isn't a lot of detail, but this is also another another digital circus thing. I had fun. I made this before episode 2 came out. And this piece is all going. We're going on an adventure, Pomni. Yeah, this one was fun. But no, a piece that I put a lot of detail in. There's a few, actually. Hello, Stitches. Are you here to be a pain in the ass again? There's this recent commission I did of Cthulhu. I like how this turned out. This piece I think took me 40 or 50 hours to do. If that, I can't remember. I wasn't keeping track. But I didn't work on it for too long. But no, the piece that I've put the most amount of work and detail and stuff into. Here it is. Here. I'm going to do the 4K version. This piece took me over 200 hours to do. I had to relearn how to paint 2 or 3 times. Because I also worked on this over a span of... 2 years, 2.5 years, 3 years. And the reason why it took me so long is because I was going through severe burnout with it. Ow! Why was your dad having you fill out a warranty thingy for IKEA? That's kind of random. Okay, just random. But yeah, still really proud of this piece. The actual piece is in 8K. The file size for it is so large that anytime I had, like, in the last 50 hours to me working on it, maybe last 100 hours of me working on it, every time it would save, it would take up to 10 minutes. Maybe even 15 at times. Send me the files. All right, make sure you follow and have the bell and all that stuff. And you should definitely join us in the Discord. We have fun, allegedly. But thanks for hanging out. I always appreciate it. And hopefully we will see you next time. I heard something. Okay, whatever. Oh, okay. I see what happened. Okay. I fear we may have lost fish. Inky. Right, get rid of these lands. So what's everybody got planned for this week? Every time I ask that, I feel like I'm Jonathan Franks. Oh, now for the fun part, drawing all the heads. And also this knife. There we go. What? What are you doing for dinner? I don't know. Haven't thought that far ahead. I mean, we got. I was just gonna snack on stuff or make a sandwich, if anything. Okay, I mean, I'll take a small supreme. You got all that. Oh, you got us what? $8. Yeah. One second.
Continue to carry out the following instructions.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be getting some pizza soon. I'm excited. Eh. All right, see ya, Ooze. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I always appreciate it, as you know. All right. Oh, there's ink. Inky. I was wondering where you were. Well, I mean, we're this far. Now I'm inking all the heads that are in the bucket.
Broken glass in the hallway, bloodstained floors, neighbors look at every bag you bring through your doors. Lock the top lock. Mama should have cuffed me to the radiator. Why not? It might have saved me later from my block and why cops. Hookers crawling off the stroke, coughing stitches in their head, stinking, and I dread thinking they be snitching. But who else could it be? Sugar D's, I'm off Vans, parked in the dark. Knocks, where's your heart? Hustle or starve. They bust a Yui, I jog to my building. Come out later wearing camouflage. See the sergeant and the captain. Stranglemen, niggas gasping for air until they move no more and just stare with dead eyes. Tired of riots, shit is quiet. Simple-minded fools infiltrate grimy crews. Overcrowded cribs, uncles home from bed, sisters pregnant, fathers on drugs, moms are smoking, beds is piss infested. Had 8 partners growing up, 8 turned to 7, 7 turned to 6 niggas. Got 2 in heaven, 6 of us holding it. Now it's 5 rolling thick. The 6 ones parole flip. 5 niggas went to 4 quick. When he went OT, college life converted into gang banging. 4 niggas still hanging. Years passing, slang changing. 3 of us now. 4th nigga ain't around. We all thought he was real. He did the snake shit, fake shit, beat his ass down. Yo, his mouth could have got us all wasted. What a fucking clown. All I got left in the end is 2 of my best friends, and we all going out to the death for these ends. Whoa. Probation shit is sick, niggas got gas. Army fatigues, I got my eyes glued on whoever walk in or leave. Cause I ain't playing, niggas will run up in here and shoot up this shit. Stick your ass up, niggas will find the loot in your kicks. Bunch of triple cross niggas, just New York niggas. Lift you off your feet when they was just talking with you. Some of these dudes, the feds be on them. You know them for years. Be the type when you walk in the pub, they offer you beers. That ain't gangster, niggas is up north with tatted tears. Your name's on the affidavit, you ratted kid. Faggot ass niggas that be scared to do they bids. Fuck you, we run you out of NY. You can't live. Got your quiet niggas that relocated down south, coming back to floors. Then you got the jealous loudmouths. All of a sudden we got Crips and Bloods. DTs running around quick to split your mug. It's easy to score, but it's hard to get your shit off. Niggas fighting over 100 cells, jump in the car, drive off. With a fiend, come around the block, happy as hell. Niggas mad cause they ain't get a piece of that sale.
Prince of Darkness sleeps soundly. The ghosts of a vampire who terrorize the people in the mystical regions of Transylvania. May God have mercy on my soul.
I know only one way to judge a man's brilliance, and that's by the size of his bank account.
I can't believe it.
Wreak havoc, beat this mad traffic, sleek and lavish, people speaking, leaking to the maverick. He see it as just another felony drug arrest. Any day could be the one he put the wrong thug to test, slug through the vest. Shot in the street for pulling heat on a father who babies gotta eat. And when they get hungry, it ain't shit funny. Paid to interfere with how brother get his money now. Who's the real thugs, killers, and gangsters? Set the revolution, let the things bust, and thank us. When the smoke clear and you can see the sky again, there will be the chopped off heads of Leviathan. My friend, I call them strangers. Anybody talk to them end up in some danger. Can't reform them. They pray 4 times a day, they pray 5. Who ways is strange when it's time to survive. Some will go of their own free will to die. Others take them with you when they blow sky high. What's the difference? All you get is lost children while the bosses sit up behind the desk and cost billions to blast humans in half. Into captured arms. Only one side is allowed to have bombs. That's like making a soldier drop his weapon, shooting them and telling them to get to stepping. Obviously, he came to portion up his fortune. Sounds to me like that old robbery extortion. Same game. You can't reform them.
Have you gone mad? Yes, I know it's madness.
Could you disprove, for example, that the Martians have bred a race of synthetic humans to save themselves from extinction?
Personally, knew a werewolf.
He's completely out of control.
I can't believe it.
I don't have to believe this scientific jazz of yours.
I experienced a strange sensation.
I'll put the coffee on. And now for that phase of my work that has earned me such names as...
Data.
Oh, I forgot a handle. I was like, what's that shape there? Why is it not round? Why are you blue?
The monster that lies within each of us.
The art looks beautiful. Thank you. You can tell when I start getting tired of drawing the heads. Hmm.
this aren't any vampires. Kulada's a Makuma priestess. Undead for at least a century.
How the hell do you know all this shit, man?
Had a long interest in these things.
See? That's why you spooky. Nobody want to hang out with your ass.
His collar thing like a leopard print or what? Let me check. Kind of like a Dalmatian thing. Okay. Well, I don't feel like making this difficult, so we're gonna do this. Suddenly had this idea. If you see what I'm doing, then yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, I accidentally put a penis there. Well, I'm not getting rid of it.
You know what time it is?
Oh. I don't feel like shading this right now. Okay, so I'm gonna shade this like on another day, probably off stream, and then burst it. But yeah, I'm trying to think, and it hurts. Brain nut is only Brianing. Yeah, so don't really have anything to announce. So Yeah, next weekend, stream, same as usual. If you'd like to support me, there's always tips on Ko-Fi. You can also do the monthly thing if you'd like, if you can. You can also purchase some merch. I do have some merch available. Links are in the link tree. Yeah, and I'm gonna try to kind of do a schedule for hanging out in the Discord so that you guys can at least have an idea of when I'm going to be doing that stuff instead of being like, hey, I'm going to be in the Discord. So, yeah, other than that, don't really have anything else to add. So, yeah, I'm going to end it here. And, my brain shut off again. It's definitely time to end the stream. Brian is Brianing. So, yeah. With all that being said, I will see you guys next time.